Hey, what's happening, everybody? Well, I'm back in Iowa. Finished up with the job in Colorado. Got back a day or so ago. And I just wanted to show you a couple things and then talk about the future plans. I didn't have any interest in the truck and the camper, so I'm going to go to plan B. First off, let me show you this. While I was gone, my neighbors gave my wife some seeds for tomato plants and a squash plant. She's got already a handful of big squash off this thing. She put it right next to our back deck, and this thing is taking over. So are the tomato plants, so we gotta rip all this out once it's done producing. But lots of tomatoes green on the vine there. There's a big one right there. Stuff just grows like crazy out here, which is pretty cool. She harvested 3 squash yesterday, and I think these flowers are all going to turn into a squash. I'm not sure. There's a little one starting to grow right there off of that. Right here. But she got some that are about 2 or 3 feet long. Huge, just a massive plant. And we've had nothing but rain since I got back. But look at this mushroom growing in the backyard. Wow, look at that. There's my hand for size comparison. Just a huge mushroom. Anyhow, so what I'm going to do today, now that we got a little break in the rain, it's still kind of a cloudy, overcast day. It looks like it could rain at any point. I'm going to take the solar off of this fifth wheel and put it back the way it was when I first bought it. I'm going to take that solar off the top and the charge controller and the 12-volt refrigerator and all that stuff, and put the regular single battery back in it, and get it ready for potentially either just sell it on Craigslist or Facebook or something, or potentially trade it in. We have our eye on a couple of vans in the area, Ford Transit and potentially the Dodge ProMaster. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to spend the day taking the solar off of this thing and restoring it back to the way it was when we got a hold of it to begin with, so we can move on with the next step and the next phase. So hope you guys are all doing well out there, and I'll catch what I can on the video, but mostly it's just unbolting this stuff and pulling the wires out and put that old, not old, but that just a 110 refrigerator back in it. Most of the people when they camp around here typically just a camping spot where you plug in and you got power, so people generally like to have their campers with just the, not 12 volt, but the 110 regular house fridge or apartment size refrigerator setup. So that's what I'm doing today. I got the solar panels off the roof, and I'll go show you the roof in a minute. It's kind of interesting to see. These were up there for, let's see, 2 years. I think about 2 years. But I had 4 of these splitters up there connecting these 3 solar panels together, and I had one of them. Both of the ends broke when I was taking it apart. This is the one that was zip tied to a mounting bracket that I put on top of the roof. Anyway, that's the only part that's no longer any good. The pins are still solid, it's just the plastic broke. Probably just from being up there exposed to the elements for 2 years. solid, but the rest of them came out okay. And the solar panels are just fine. But let me go up on the roof and I'll show you what that looks like. So this is what the mounts look like that I put up here with 4 bolts, 4 wood screws actually, and then put Dicor all around it. There's one of my little mounting brackets. They're just still looking real solid. I had three of those, one across here, one there, and then one up on the front. Another one of the mounting brackets, still looks good. I never did get any leaks from those. There's the one across the front. There's some dirt underneath there where the water from the rain didn't get to wash away the dirt, but no leaks. Remember, I sealed that entire seam, sealed this whole roof, but it all still looks really nice. Just the Dicor is dirty from dust sticking to it, but no cracks. So we're still in good shape up here. And then I'll just have to pull these 2 extensions down from below. These connect directly to the solar charge controller that's down inside. But yeah, I'm just going to leave these brackets up here. That's the best way to go about it. That way there's no leaks for whoever buys the camper next, or if I trade it in or whatever happens to it. Anyway, thought you might be interested in seeing that. Now to go down and disconnect the batteries and remove the battery box that I put up in the front. We'll do that next. Well, I've been working on that camper most of the day, just leisurely working at it. I think I pretty well got all the solar items removed. Got it back to where it just takes a standard 12-volt battery and go back in there and somebody on a loud motorcycle. And here's the batteries I removed. These are 106 amp hour batteries from what year? I thought I saw a year stamp on here. I think it's 2013 when I bought these, but I just washed the dust off of them. I'm letting them dry, and then I'm going to check the water levels. They're both sitting at about 12.8. Been sitting uncharged by the solar for 4 or 5 hours now, still sitting at 12.8. so they're still real good batteries, even though they're been around a while. But they've been on solar from day one when I first bought them. I've had them on a solar system continuously for the past, I guess they're just about 5 years old now. Anyway, I'm going to put those into storage on a battery tender until I find a new home for them and get some things figured out. But at the moment, a camper sitting over there. So yeah, that's been quite a bit of work, but it's been a great day, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned to see where I go and what happens from here, and see how this all pans out. Hope you're all doing well. Catch you on the next one.